Thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do another pick a card reading, and this reading is about what kind of blessing is this blue moon going to bring. So as you know, this Halloween, because I'm uploading this video in October of 2020, and this coming Halloween, October 31st, is the blue moon. So there's two definitions of the blue moon. The first one is when there's a second full moon happens in the same month. That's called, the second full moon would be the blue moon. And there's another a definition of a blue moon, and that would be the third full moon in a season that has 4 full moons. Does that make sense? So there will usually, because a season is about 3 months, so that should only be 3 full moons. But if there is 4 full moons in a season, the third one would be called the blue moon. So I looked up when the next blue moon is going to happen by the 2 different definitions. So the first one, the seasonal kind of blue moon, and also the second blue moon in a month, they're both like so the cycle is about 3 years, and then 2 years, 3 years, 3 years, and 2 years. So the seasonal happens every 3-3-2, 3-3-2, and then the second full moon happens in the same month. That also happens every 3 years, 3-3-2, 3-3-2. It's like that. So this year is the second kind of blue moon, which is the second one. Second full moon happens in the same month. Next year we're going to have another blue moon, but that's the seasonal kind of blue moon, and that will be happening in August. So the reason I'm mentioning this is, first of all, defining what blue moon is, because some people might be wondering what that is. And then also, because all of my videos are timeless, okay? So this blue moon video will be timeless as well. But the only thing is, blue moon happens very, very rare. So the next blue moon, I mean, it's gonna happen in August of next year. So I mean, so anytime between now and next blue moon, I guess, you know, you can see what kind of blessing that will be this blue moon is going to bring you. But anytime you find this video and there's a blue moon coming, there is probably a message for you as well. So this is, even though there's a blue moon coming up and it happens very rarely, this video would still be timeless. All right. So with that said, now we have 5 different piles, and the topic is, what kind of blessing will this blue moon bring? Okay, so take your pick and pick the piles that you resonate with most, and timestamps are in the description box below. And if you need more time, I mean, I've already been speaking so much. If you need even more time, all right, you can pause the video. All right, so we will start with pile number 1. Okay, so with pile number 1, we have day and night. This one, I just want to, it came out in reverse, okay? So I just want to mention that it came out in reverse. I will flip it around, but since it came out in reverse, we'll see if there's any message, you know, in regards to the reversal of this card. And you know, in combination with the other cards. So this is a new deck I got, so I'm gonna read the description from the book, and then we'll see how that resonates with the other cards. Okay, so for this one, it's called the day and night, and it's uncertainty, fear, worries, decisions to be made. Follow your instincts. So the girl we see on this card is holding the sun in her hands while the moon is at her back. She looks uncertain, as if she has a question in mind but does not know the answer. What is she thinking about? Is she afraid of the answer or the inward process to find it? Many of us struggle with making decisions, but where there is shadow, there's also light. After a dark night, there is always the light of the morning sun warming the path we have chosen. This card reminds us that we already hold all the answers in our hands. We should trust our inner judgment and know we will be able to handle any situation. All right, so this is about day and night, and she's holding the sun with the moon in her back, and she's not quite sure what's happening. And I also noticed, in her face, she's kind of wearing a transparent veil, like covering half of her face. Okay. So, it's talking about uncertainty. It's talking about a decision. It's talking about fears and worries, right? And then following your instincts. With the following your instincts card, this almost reminds me a little bit of like this, the Two of Swords card, except she's not closing her eyes, but she's holding the sun with the moon in her back. So I think with this card, because it did came out in reverse. So I think what happens with this blue moon, the kind of blessing that is going to come for pile number one, is that you're going to start trusting your instincts, okay, with the blue moon blessings. And also, I think if any kind of decisions that you are trying to make right now, you will be able to find that answer. All that fears and worries, because, when it comes in reverse, look what happens. The moon becomes on the bottom and the sun is on top. It's like the sun is shining again, right? And the darkness is falling away. And so with this being reversed, I feel like the blue moon blessing is you're going to see the light of things again. Okay, and decisions are going to be, I think there's going to be clarity. You're going to know what you need to do, and your fears and worries are going to be faded away. Okay, that's what the blue moon blessing is bringing, or that's what the blessings of this blue moon. All right, so let's take a look at the rest of the cards. We have I have two different cards from two different tarot deck. This is like a tarot oracle deck, and then these are two different oracle decks, like moon oracle decks. I figure it's blue moon deck, right? All right, so we have, with the tarot cards, we have flow. This one is a major arcana card. This is the destiny card, except in this deck it's called flow. And then this is like the wheel of fortune. And then over here we have deception and envy. And this one is 7 of swords in reverse. So this is what I'm saying. With this card coming in reverse, I really do think that there is message here to be said. First of all, I think what this blue moon is what kind of blessing this blue moon is going to bring is, first of all, you're going to make that decision. You're going to see the clarity of things. You're going to be able to make, a decision. Fears and worries going to fall away. And also deception and envy. Again, with this coming in reverse, I think things are coming into light. If people were trying to get away with things, trying to lie to you, they're very envious of you. If they're jealous of you, you probably know about it, okay? You probably know about it. But the thing is, you're able to flip this envious, jealousy type of energy and work it in your favor. Because look, we have the destiny card. We have the wheel of fortune. You're going to be able to turn all these negative energy and work it in your favor. It's just like this. The moon, the darkness is falling away and the sun is coming back up, right? And so that's what this blue moon blessing is going to, this is what the blue moon is going to bring you, okay? The kind of blessing that this blue moon is going to bring you soon, if you're not experiencing it already, right? Because we're so close to having this blue moon coming. And what else? Deception. I think this card is also about strategy, right? So I think you'll be able to strategically figure things out. Again, like I said, there's going to be clarity. You'll be able to figure a lot of things out maybe before your mind and your thoughts are a little bit murky, but now everything is falling away, and you'll be able to, even though I don't think like your fears and worries is going to be completely gone, because, you know, with light, like what the card, the description book says, that with light there's always going to be dark, with dark there's always going to be light. So we're always going to have, like, you know, uncertainty and fears and worries, but we move past them, we push through them. And so you're gonna still have that, you know, but you will be able to move forward again with everything, and you won't let your fear and worries distract you, okay, from what you want to do. You'll be able to move forward with it regardless. Now we have, this card is Extremes Hot Moon, and then over here we have Bring Love into the Situation. All right, so with this extremes, first of all, it's like, look at this guy is like full, like sweaty, and it's like red moon, right? Not just blue moon, but red moon. And then over here with Bring Love into the Situation, and also with this card of Destiny, or if you want, well, the Wheel of Fortune, which I also call it the Destiny card or the Fate card, right? I think everything is going to start moving again. Before, I think everything is maybe feeling like at a stall, at a stalemate. Everything's kind of stuck. I think now with the blue moon coming in, you'll be able to bring love into the situation. So any kind of decision that you're making, I think you're going to base your decision out of love, okay, instead of fear and worries. This is another saying I love to say. If you've been watching my videos a lot, you'll know that I always talk about, don't let your decisions or your judgment based off of fear, because if you do that, you're always going to regret it when you know, once you make that decision and then things happen, you're always going to regret it. But if you make the decision out of love and passion, even if the result is not what you expected, even if it failed, okay, you have no regrets. You have no regrets. And I can attest to this, because I've made tons of decisions based out of fear, and the result is always I always like start blaming myself. I would blame others if I could. And I always feel like if only I would do this, this wouldn't happen. You know, you have lots of like only if, I should have, that kind of things. But if you base it off out of love, even if things doesn't work out the way you want it, even if it doesn't work out, period, you wouldn't have any of the, I should have done this, I should have done that, I should have done that. I think because you've tried your hardest, and you know, like, I don't know, it's whenever I make this decision now, like, I will really look at it and then think, would I regret if I make this decision? And if I tell myself like no, then I would actually push through it regardless of my fears and worries. Like, what if I failed? What if there's no money? What if? There's all these what ifs, but if you followed your heart, if you follow love, passion, you would never have regrets. And then even if it failed, you have a story to tell. And I that's what I see it. You learn something from it and you have a story to tell. But if you let fear and worries be the better judge of whatever your decision is, yes, you still have a story to tell, but it's a lot of regrets and tears. Okay, so that's what I learned. So bring love into the situation. And then over here at the extremes, this card is talking about extremes, but this card, the author, what it's trying to convey is actually about balance. It's telling you extremes, but it's telling you about balance. It's like you want to find the perfect balance of things. You don't want to swing from too far left or too far right, doing extremes on things. And I feel like this is kind of like that day and night kind of things. Nothing is always right and nothing is always wrong. There's always a gray area, and finding that perfect balance is the way to go. And I think this blue moon is the kind of blessing that this blue moon is bringing, is balance. You're gonna find that balance. And also luck is coming to your side now too. The wheel is turning in your favor. And with these three cards in combination of it, and also this deception and envy, and maybe this day to night, I'm getting the message that also if you're worried about any type of love situation, romantic love situation, I meant in particular, I think things are going to turn in your favor. Deception and envy is also reversed. I think you'll be able to get what you wanted, but you got to make that decision. You got to move past your fears and worries. You can't, this is also about self-fulfilling prophecies. If you believe that it's not going to happen, then it's not going to happen. If you believe it's going to happen, you will make it happen. Okay? And everything will come and help you. This is the law of attraction, law of manifestation, all of these laws, right? And also bring love into the situation. And this is hot moon. I think there's lots of passion, okay? Lots of passion, lots of love, and deception is falling away as well. So I think if you have a love interest that you're trying to pursue, or if you are in a relationship right now and things are maybe before this, okay, this blue moon, everything seems to be a little stuck, not moving in I don't want to say the right direction, but not moving forward, I guess. Okay. Everything is going to start moving again, and things will move into the light. Everything will become more happy, and you're going to feel that happiness and joy. But the thing is, I do want to remind you, don't swing from one extreme to the other. Find that perfect balance. And I think when you communicate, I do want to mention this, that there's that message too, because we do have this Swords card, which is about communication and thoughts. When you do communicate, don't be don't swing from one extreme to the other, meaning super aggressive or super passive. Find that perfect balance. Okay. And also this card, I feel like, is that whatever the other person is giving you, reciprocate the same kind of energy. If they're being passive, then I don't mean be passive, but passive aggressive type of, passive, no, but finding that balance. Okay. If they're being if they give you 10%, then you give them 10%, or maybe a little bit more, just so that, and see if they can feel like you are actually giving them a little bit more, and see if they reciprocate. And if they don't, then you can tone yourself a little bit, pace yourself a little bit. Okay. So don't fall too hard into a situation, protect yourself a little bit. So I think with this blue moon, the kind of blessing that it's going to bring for you is a movement forward. Luck is going to be on your side. Everything is going to start flowing again, okay? And everything is going to seem like pretty much fated or destined to be the way it is. So everything was stuck before. You're probably wondering why, but now that everything's flowing again, you're going to see why that it needed to happen the way it did, okay? And also, whoever's trying to lie to you, deceive you, okay, envious of you, jealous of you, you'll be able to turn those energy around and turn it into your, use it to your favor. And also people won't be able to get away with things again, okay, anymore. And you'll be able to do things more strategically as well. And you're going to be following your instincts a lot more. And fears and worries going to be subsiding. And also you're going to find that perfect balance in any type of situation that you find yourself in. And also bring love into the situation. Always remember to follow your heart and follow love. That's what this blue moon is bringing you. All right, so that's what I see for pile number 1. And let me know if this resonates with you. You can leave it in the comment section below. Or if you have anything that you want to share with me, you can also leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't turned on the notification bell, you can turn that on so that you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Now for pile number 2, we have Stranded, number 44. You're like, no, stranded, what does that mean? Okay, well, okay, you know what? We'll take a look at this. This is a new deck I got, so we're gonna look at the book and see what they say, and then we'll see how that resonates with the rest of the cards, okay? So this one says stranded, misdirection, misjudgment, fear of failure. Look at this young sailor stranded with his ship on top of a tree. He needs his anchor to help him get back down to earth. The card asks, how did the ship get there? This is such an unusual place for a seafaring vessel. At times we feel the same. We find ourselves in situations we can't quite understand. Sometimes we feel we've made mistakes because our expectations are so high. We set ourselves up for failure. We either beat ourselves up over our performance, or we are so intimidated that we never even begin. Failure is a necessary part of success, as important to the journey as a rudder on a ship. All right, so yeah, it is quite strange that this ship is landing on a tree, and it's amazing how, like, look how skinny this tree is, but it's holding up the ship, and then this person is standing on this branch. Like, how does this person even get there? I mean, I guess he kind of let himself down with the anchor, but that's quite crazy, right? So I think things are maybe at, so it's talking about, you know, misjudgment, misdirection, and fear of failure. I really think this is very interesting, the fear of failure. And, you know, it talks about fear of failure, but sometimes we also fear of success. Sometimes we're so close to success, we sabotage things as well. And I don't know, I have this weird feeling that it's not just fear of failure, but also fear of success. So what is this blue moon is going to bring? What kind of blessing is it bringing you? All right, so let's take a look at the other cards, and then we'll see what that message is trying to convey. So first of all, we have both of your tarot cards. Okay, so I got 2 different tarot cards. It's tarot oracle cards from 2 different decks, and then 2 moon oracle cards. Figure it's blue moon, you know. So now we have both of these tarot cards in reverse. It flipped itself in reverse. So this one is 2 of Cups. This one is 4 of Pentacles. This one is talking about firm foundation. This is about coming together, okay? Because this is the 2 of Cups. So I do think for pile number 2, you are at I think up until this blue moon, and maybe even a little bit after the blue moon happens, you're still gonna feel a little bit of this remaining energy of like being stuck. Things aren't moving the way that you want. Things aren't moving the way you expect, okay? But with these cards, the 3 cards together, and then, okay, let's take a look at these 2 cards too. We have the path, and then we have work through your fears. How appropriate, because over here we said fear, fear of failure, and I mentioned about fear of success as well. So regardless, it's some sort of fear, right? And I feel like for pile number 2, you're like a perfectionist, okay? So you want everything to be in your control. You want to control all of the outcomes, all of the processes, and to ensure a perfect result. But many times things aren't going the way that you wanted it to be, and when that happens, you will fall into like a really depressed mode. You might beat yourself up because things didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. Yep, somebody just slammed the gate. That's why my dog went a little crazy. Okay, so I feel like for pile number 2, you're a perfectionist. You are also very controlling. I would use the control freak, but I think that might offend you, so I will not use that. You're just very controlling, and you are a perfectionist. But with this blue moon, what kind of blessing is it going to bring? I think you're going to find that being controlling does not make the situation any better. Because over here we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. I think you understand this is the firm foundation card as well, okay, in this deck. So you do understand about, you know, building a firm foundation. I think being like a perfectionist, okay, or, you know, wanting to control everything, you have a really firm foundation built already. You have enough of knowledge, you have enough talent, you have enough skills, you have everything that you needed to ensure success, okay? And that's why you want to be controlling, because you want to make sure that you succeed. So you have everything already. But with this blue moon coming, the kind of blessing that you're getting is that you understand now that trying to be trying to control the situation or trying to perfect everything isn't working. So you're starting to learn to let go of a lot of your fears and a lot of these controlling type of energy, okay? So you're learning to let things work itself out. You're learning to let things work itself out, because over here we have coming together. I know it's a 2 of Cups card. Having it reversed means, you know, maybe there's some disagreement. I think maybe a lot of people disagree with a lot of things. You disagree with a lot of what other people say. So like, I don't think you might be a little stubborn too, because you think you know what works and what doesn't. So you're a little stubborn. You don't like to take other people's criticisms. And I mean, you might listen to it, but you most likely won't follow it. But I think with this blue moon, the kind of blessing that it's bringing is that you're starting to listen to other people. You're starting to realize that there is a little bit of truth to what other people are saying. And also with this coming, I know this coming together card is like, what? It's in reverse, but I feel with this combination, it really is about letting things flow, letting things go. And by doing that, things are going to come together. Things are actually going to work out the way that you wanted it to go. So by being really controlling and being a perfectionist, you're going to feel very stranded. But because you're going to be letting go of things and you're letting things run on its own course, and things are going to start moving again, okay? Things are going to, you're gonna see things moving forward again. So with this blue moon coming. And now, with this blue moon, we have the path. This is why, so with this 3 cards and then the path card and also this work through your fears, I really think by letting go and letting things work itself out, you're going to start seeing there's a path going to be opening up in front of you. You're going to start seeing where you should be going. Before, you were really, you know, like adamant, okay? I was trying to find that word. You're really adamant about going, you know, moving things through a certain way. But now with this, but now when you let go with this blue moon coming and that you realize, you know, maybe you should try a different path. And you're gonna see this new path opening up in front of you. And it's going to show you a completely different kind of scenery that you've never ever imagined. And with this card over here, you know, the ship should be, you know, on the ocean, and that scenery should be, you know, in the middle of nowhere, and just and just the sea and whatever is on the shore, right? If you're not close by shore, then you're just like in a sea of nothingness, right? But having this tree landed on what did I just say? Having this ship landed on the tree, you actually see a completely different path. You see a complete different scenery. And now you actually could see things farther ahead. Okay, look, with this card, and you also see right, when you are sailing in the ocean, right, sailing in the ocean, that's, you probably can only see so far away, right? Maybe even with a binocular, you can just see so far away. But when you're landed on a tree, see, it's a bird's eye view. You can see so much clearer what's down there, what's going on. Your view opened up. Your view opened up. And you can see a completely new world. And I think you're with this blue moon, the kind of blessing you're getting is a completely new vision, a new scenery opening up before your eyes, okay, before you. And you are actually, with this tree, I feel like you're going up in ranks. You're moving up. By letting go, you're moving up. You think you're going down, but you're actually moving up. And the thing is, I'm talking earlier on, I was talking about, you know, failure of success too. Sometimes we would sabotage things because we're so close of succeeding, and we sabotage things as well because we aren't sure what's going to happen after we get to that final destination, after we get that final goal. Then what, right? You're gonna feel a little lost. And I don't know, for example, like maybe when you succeed, there's going to be a lot of things that you have to give up, and you aren't ready for that. So not only you're scared of failure, you're scared of success, but now you're going to let all of that preconceived ideas go, and you're just gonna follow the path and just see wherever it takes you. And you're gonna see a completely new scenery. You're gonna have a completely new idea of what you wanted to do, what you want to achieve. And you'll actually get higher than you expected as well, okay? You're gonna get expected. You're gonna get more than you expected. So with this new moon coming, you're going up in rank, or in any type of situation, you're moving up. And also you can see things more clearly from a completely different perspective, okay? And even though these two cards are reversed, the coming together card is coming reversed, and I feel like with this letting go, the coming together will be able, you'll be able to flip that energy around as well. And I think also what this card is talking about is that because the two of Cups is about collaborating with other people, and I think with this blue moon, the kind of blessing that it's bringing too is that you're going to take the other people away, people that aren't serving you, people that are not helping you, people that are blocking your path, okay? Blocking your path. They're going to fall away so that you can also work through your fears on your own, because nobody can help you. No one can help you get over your fears except for yourself. So you are going to be able to work through these fears of yours alone, and I know it's going to be like a pretty lonely path, but all of our journeys are lonely. We do travel our own paths by ourselves. We do have companions on our way, but everybody has their own destiny, their own things that they need to accomplish and achieve. So you're going to finally find that path of yours, and you're going to follow that path. All right, so that's what I see for pile number 2. And I think what I just said applies to your work situation, your finance situations, and your romantic situation, okay? So even if you're in a romantic, relationship with someone, there's still things that you need to work through on your own in order to bring you guys closer together. And also you're gonna learn to let go of things as well, so that you guys can also have your own freedom. And that person, sometimes you let the other people go when you're so controlling, and then all of a sudden you're not so controlling anymore. The other person might feel a little weird, and you're gonna find that it's like, whoa, what's going on? And maybe they wanted to be controlled again. You don't know. I think there is going to be surprises coming in for you, and when you let things go, and things unexpectedly will unfold in front of you. That's what this blue moon is going to bring you, okay? The kind of blessing. So that's what I see for pile number 2. And I do have to say, there was a lot of distractions coming in when I was reading your pile. I did get interrupted. There were people texting me. There were people calling me. All right. So, but I mean, they're all like my really good friends. So it's not like, random strangers. So I do want to mention that it just happened in your pile. And so I think pile number 2, another blessing that's coming your way with this blue moon coming in, is that there is going to be a lot of people calling you. And also I feel like there's going to be things coming in to deter you from your path. Okay, there's going to be a lot of distractions, even if they're your good friends, even if they're your good family members or loved ones. Okay, so there might be some distractions that's trying to deter you from your path, and or like delaying your journey. Okay, but eventually, I mean, they're all coming out of like the goodness of their heart, and they might be bringing you unexpected news as well. Okay, so so keep that in mind for pile number 2 with this blue moon coming in. So that is what I see for pile number 2, and let me know how this resonates with you by leaving in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe, like, or share my video and or my channel. And finally, you can also turn on the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Okay, so for pile number 3, we have the Laura Lee card, and it is a new pile I got. I remember I did this reading for the Chinese version, so this card actually came out for the Chinese one, and I remember what this card is about, but I will read it from the book anyways, since I did that for the other piles. All right, so this one is about power, responsibility, fate, and grace. A mermaid sits on the rock and gazes toward the ocean. A small ship floats nearby, connected with her through a rope. She has the power to decide the destiny of this ship and the fate of the crew. With a flick of her wrist, she could toss the ship against the shore, or she could let it continue its journey. What will the mermaid decide to do? She has suffered great loss in her own life. Will she continue the cycle of pain, or will she allow healing and grace to calm the waters? So the keywords for this card is power, responsibility, fate, and grace. So let's take a look at the other cards, and then we'll see how that correlates with the rest of the cards. So first of all, I drew 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks. This is like a tarot oracle deck, okay? And then these 2 are from the moon, 2 different moon decks, moon oracle decks. Figure it's a blue moon, so moon decks is very appropriate. All right, so we'll see what the card is trying to tell you, what kind of blessing this blue moon is going to bring you. So first of all, we have this is number 11 card, and it's this card is called Detach in this tarot deck, but it's also the Justice card. Okay, it's a major arcana card. And then over here we have material and spiritual prosperity. It is the 6 of Pentacles. All right, so for the moon oracle cards, we have self-love. Number 6, we have 6. Number 6 is coming in very strong. Okay, 6 is all about harmony. It's a powerful number. Lover's card is also number 6. Okay, so number 6 is all about harmony, all about love, and that type of things. And over here is a new romantic cycle begins. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh wow, this is new moon in Libra, so this is like a Libra energy. Over here we have the Justice card, which is also a Libra card. So Libra energy is also very strong for pile number 3. So it's all about balance. So because the Libra card is all about balance and all about relationship as well, because the Libra governs the 7th house, which is about relationship and partnership. So now this one is talking about, remember the card is about power, responsibility, fate, and grace. Grace is also another keyword for Libra. So what kind of blessings this blue moon is going to bring for pile number 3 is a lot of grace. Okay, a lot of harmony, because we have 2 6s card, a lot of balance, justice. So if you're waiting for some kind of justice to be served, I think this is what one of the things that this blue moon is going to bring is this justice. So if you've been wronged, you'll probably see some sort of justice being served. If you are off balance, I think you will find your balance again. Also, it's bringing in new romantic things. So I feel like this is for people who are in a relationship. This means that you'll actually find a new balance between the 2 of you. You will rekindle your love fires for each other. Okay. And I feel like you'll do that because self-love. You're going to love yourself a lot more. Also, over here, we have material and spiritual prosperity. So now this is perfect because not only you have love, you have material and spiritual wealth as well. So you have it all. You have it all. Pile number 3. You have everything. The love, the money, and career. Oh, well, career. I don't know why I said that, but I guess the career as well, but spirituality. So you're going to find a lot of love, not just for your partner, but also for yourself as well. For people who are single, you will see or you will be able to meet somebody. Okay, there is this energy of meeting somebody starting this blue moon, if you haven't already. And I feel like, when will that come? It comes when you feel like you are materially and spiritually wealthy. Okay, so you feel like you're ready materialistically and also spiritually. And also when you find that love up for yourself. Self-love, I always feel like self-love, like all the readers talk about it, and it's like constantly bombarding us. So like sometimes I really don't like hearing it. That's me personally. So I just wanted to put a little bit of a spin on it. Okay, so with this blue moon, what kind of blessing you're gonna get with this self card? I feel like self-love card, I feel like you are going to pamper yourself. Okay, so you not only you're gonna know your worth and all that stuff, about self-love, but I just feel like you're gonna gift yourself. So not only the blue moon is gonna bring you a lot of gifts, you are going to gift yourself with lots of gifts. I know I've been doing like shopping and stuff like that, but I've been kind of like all throughout the year, because this year has been a little bit crazy. So if you watch this video during this whole pandemic thing, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But if not, then I'm just talking about the current energy while I'm uploading this video, is that this whole pandemic thing, right? So we're all trapped at home, so I haven't been able to spend a lot of money, so I've been saving, which is very, very good, but recently things are starting to slowly opening up, because first of all, people are probably so tired of being trapped at home, and a lot of businesses just can't stand or survive without any customers, so they start to open up and taking caution with the whole social distancing thing, and so I've been going out and do a little bit of shopping and stuff like that. And also because of this new moon is coming in October, so we have November and December coming up. There's like Christmas shopping and Thanksgiving and all that stuff, right? So there's a lot of like Christmas things in the stores. So, and every time during this time, or at least recently, I've noticed the stores. Okay, one of my favorite character is Snoopy. So I've been seeing like Snoopy in the stores, and it's like Christmas themed. Okay, so I've been getting, I know I'm like, it sounds like I'm going off topic, but it is kind of related. So I saw all these like Snoopy characters themed items, and I'm like, I don't have money, I don't want to really spend on these, like I don't need it, but I love it a lot, and it's like one of my things, and I have like no self-control when I see Snoopy. So I decided to like, I put a few back, but I pretty much bought all of the Snoopies that I could find in the store. And then I was just like, I feel like I deserve a little bit of like a reward or gift for myself. This is like my early Christmas present. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say. I feel like for pile number 3, you're gonna find a reason to pamper yourself. You are probably gonna gift yourself like a little early Christmas present. So that's what I see with this blue moon coming in, is that you are going to pamper yourself. You're going to spend a little money on yourself so that you would feel good about yourself. That's what I see with this self-love card, okay? And then over here, the new romantic cycle begins. Like I said earlier, it's like a relationship rekindle things, and for the singles, you'll probably meet somebody who there's maybe mutual attractions between the two of you, because we do have the harmony. And then over here, the number 11 card, if you believe in like twin flames and that kind of things, because number 11 is related to that. So there's somebody that is going to give you this mutual attraction. That's what's coming in for you for pile number 3 with this new moon. And I saw responsibility, and I feel like this is very interesting, because responsibility, it just reminds me of that saying from Spider-Man, with great power, or something like that, comes greater responsibility. So this card is about power and responsibility too, right? So I feel like you are in control of your own destiny. And also, this could be also somebody else's destiny too. So you are also in control of other people's destiny. Like, you never realize how much control you have. And with this new moon coming in, you realize a lot of the times you actually take the lead in things. So people follow you. You are like a leader to them. Sorry. With this 6 card, right, there's also like the 6 of Wands, the recognition and leadership card, right? So success, that's what I see with this card. It's kind of like that 6 of Wands card, power, responsibility, leadership. Over here is the 11 card, relationship, justice. So you're not like a follower. You'll be with this new moon coming, I think you're transitioning into a leader. People look up to you, and because of that, you feel a lot of responsibility. So, with the good comes the bad. Not necessarily bad, but it's just additional things that comes with this blessing as well, which is responsibility, which means like you might get more pay at your job. You're gonna get more financial stability, right? And also these Libra cards, right? Justice. So I feel like if you want justice to be served because you've been wronged, or you want that fairness in things, you actually have to set example for that as well. So that's what I feel like too. You are becoming like an example for other people. People start to look up to you. So now you have to really like an image to protect. Okay, so you have to set an example to for others to follow, and that's what is bringing in with this new moon. Okay, so people are starting to look up to you. You're like a leader. You have like, your image is not that much, it's like upgraded, but because of that, now there's that responsibility to protect your image, to protect fairness, okay, and your financial freedom, etc. There's also the fate message, and I feel like with this new moon, not new moon, why do I keep saying that? Blue moon coming in, the blessing is also, you're gonna feel like a lot of things are meant to be. So you're gonna also realize, like, if it's meant to be, it will happen. If it's meant to be yours, it will come to you. It's kind of like this justice thing, okay? And this new romantic cycle too. So I feel like with that being said, the fate card, this could also be somebody that you used to having a connection with, not necessarily your ex, but just somebody that you know before, okay? Could also be like in love, will be coming back into your life as well. And maybe you'll develop, further your friendship, or develop into like a romantic situation, okay? So that's what I see for pile number 3. That's what the blue moon is going to bring you. Lots of blessings, lots of love, lots of material wealth, and spiritual upgrade, okay, and justice. So let me know if this resonates with you. You can leave it in the comment section below, and if you have anything that you want to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below as well. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. And if you want to turn on your notification bell, you can do that, so the next time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Pile number 4. Let's see what you get for this blue, what kind of blessing you're getting with this blue moon. You got bloom. Lots of pink colors. I feel like romantic energy. All right, so let's see. This is a new deck. That's why I'm gonna read the description out of the book, and then we'll see how that relates with the rest of the cards. So bloom is talking about self-confidence, about femininity, individual fulfillment. So a woman gazes into your eyes with pride and self-confidence. She knows what she wants, and this certainty blooms out of her being like a bountiful garden. Her hair is thick like the branches of trees, reaching out with controlled abandonment. The power of nature surrounds her, flowing both into her and out from her. What would it be like to feel this connected and confident? What could you accomplish? Your inner strength blossoms into future achievements. Okay, that's it. So this is a lot of like feminine energy. Even if you're watching this video and you're a male, it's just that you're gonna embrace your feminine energy more, okay, with this blue moon coming in. That means you're gonna be connected more with your intuition, more creativity, and maybe you'll get like epiphanies of things, okay? And also confidence, individual fulfillment. You're just gonna feel like very, very confident about yourself. You're gonna feel good about yourself. You're gonna blossom like a flower, and people are going to notice that as well. You're going to attract a lot of people, like love and support, okay? People want to be around you. I think your interpersonal skill is going to be bumped up, okay? You're going to feel like you're surrounded by a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of like, and it's not like complicated interpersonal things. It's good energy, okay? And let's see what we have for the rest of the cards. We have sacral chakra, and then we have prosperity begins. This is the Ace of Pentacles, and this is 2 different tarot cards, okay? So but this is tarot oracle cards. That's why it has like a sacral chakra card as well. And then we have 2 cards from 2 different moon oracle card deck. 2 different oracle moon decks. So this one is talking about discernment, okay? Discernment. And then over here we have your hard work is paying off. Nice. This is very interesting because we have this Ace of Pentacles card, but it's coming out in reverse, okay? So I feel like this hard work is paying off. You have probably has been experiencing a lot of delay, and just like you've been doing a lot of work and you haven't seen nothing materializing, okay? And with this because of this Ace of Pentacles being reversed, but with this blue moon coming in, the blessing that you're getting is that you're gonna start seeing your hard work being paid off. Okay, and I feel like with this card being reversed, it just means that some of the hard work being paid off, it may not be material gain. So it might not be in the form of like a monetary gain. It probably could be like you're paid off with like more knowledge, more wisdom, more clarity in things, truth being found, lots and lots of knowledge, I feel. What else? Emotional fulfillment. You feel really good about yourself. Over here, the confidence card, that's what you're gaining. You now, because of this hard work, you're being recognized for your hard work, and people realize like your worth. Okay, I feel like this card being reversed is like things that cannot be measured. Okay, because money, you can measure it, but having this reverse is like nothing that cannot be measured. It's like your value, your worth. Okay, it's this confidence thing, things that money cannot buy. Okay, it's going to be coming in with this blue moon. I think you'll still get your financial payment, okay, but it's just gonna come in a little bit delayed. It's gonna come in delayed. But the other things that are unmeasurable with money, it will be brought in with this blue moon. Okay, that's the blessings that this blue moon is bringing. Discernment. You're going to have, exactly, that's what I was talking about. You're gonna know a lot more, like this knowledge. You're gonna know, you're gonna figure things out. You'll be able to make better judgment of things. You're gonna see things a lot more clearly. All these things that we're talking about that cannot be measured materialistically. Okay, so that's what you're gaining from this blue moon. That's the blessing that it's bringing. And then we have this sacral chakra. You're gonna find out like your intuition is growing stronger. You have that gut feeling. Okay, this blue moon, you're gonna feel like the strongest about your gut feeling. So if you have anything, I think 15 days plus minus, okay, when this blue moon coming in, that's when your sacral chakra, your gut feeling is going to be the strongest. So like you could do a lot of like maybe make a lot of decisions and judgment during this time, and probably lots of prosperity. And you might not see it right away, like this prosperity gain, but it will happen. It's just delayed. Okay, it's going to happen maybe in a month or two. It's just not right away. So let's see. Sacral chakra is also about this sexuality a little bit too. Okay, and so I think love is coming in. So if you've been working, again, this is material, like opportunity or like this material gain, right? So love is another thing that you cannot measure. So somebody is going to give you a lot of like loving thoughts, loving feelings. If you've been planting a lot of seeds, okay, in your relationship, you're going to see that prosper. But it's this emotional fulfillment. And also, let's see, emotional fulfillment, maybe clarity, maybe you find out something about this person, maybe the relationship is moving forward, but it's just nothing, it's not things that you can measure, all right? It's not things that you can measure. It's things unseen but felt, all right? Lots of self-confidence. That's what I see for pile number 4. I feel like your pile's pretty straightforward, actually. So let me just summarize a little bit. I think pile number 4, your reading is going to be a little short, but I think it's good. It's good blessings coming in. So for pile number 4, the blessings that this blue moon is bringing is a lot of self-confidence. You're going to be blossoming, lots of great interpersonal, like friendship, relationships with people. People want to hang out with you. People want to be with you. Okay, you're gonna have this intensified gut feelings about things, intuition, especially like the plus minus 15 days during this blue moon. Material gains is going to be delayed, but it doesn't mean that it's not coming. It's just going to delay, but you're going to all the hard work that you've been put in to your, say, your career, say your financial stability kind of things, and also your love life. Okay, you're going to gain a lot of knowledge. You're going to gain a lot of judgment. You'll be able to make a better judgment of things. You're going to see a lot of like gains, but it's not things that you can measure. So for example, the self-confidence, your partner's probably going to give you a lot of like love, support, your family, friends, etc. And self-values, like your own value, okay, in the eyes of other has grown, and maybe like in the company that you work with, like your boss, you're becoming a lot more valuable than the other people. People start to they value you a lot more. So things that cannot be measured, it's going to come with this blue moon. But the financial material manifestation of this blessing is going to be delayed. It's going to come in a little bit later, maybe in a month or two. All right, so that's what I see for pile number 4. I know it's a super quick reading, but it's a great blessing coming in with this blue moon. All right, so let me know how this resonates with you. You can leave it in the comment section below, and if you have anything that you want to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section as well. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. And if you haven't turned on the notification bell, you can turn that on so that you will be notified the next time I upload my video. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. So lastly, we have pile number 5. This is what is coming in with this blue moon, the blessings. All right, so you have protective nest. Okay, protective nest. This is a new deck, so I'm just gonna read the message from the book, and then we'll see how that correlates with the rest of the cards. So we have nurture, motherhood, protector, incubation, bellying her serene expression. This woman is hatching more than just creative thoughts. She's a mother, creator of all. The giant bird's nest on her head holds 3 eggs and an older bird already born into the world. Under her skirt, there is a glimpse of a large egg. Can you see it? Right here. All right. This card symbolizes motherhood, protection of children, and how children develop under a mother's care. Beware of how your actions or words can affect a fledgling soul. All right, so all right, so with this blue moon, the kind of blessings I'm getting from this card is that, first of all, motherhood. So if you are trying to get pregnant, this is one of the message I feel like with this card. That's what this blue moon is bringing, is that it's going to bring you the birth of a child. So like this is something that you are expecting, that you want. Okay, so it's not like a surprise or an unexpected thing, like, oh no, what should I do with it? So this is something that you've been working on and you've been planning on, and now finally with this blue moon coming, the blessing that's coming in is that you're going to finally become a mother. Okay, so you're gonna get pregnant. And also, if that's not if you're still single, or you're not ready for motherhood, you're actually birthing with lots of new ideas. Your creativity is going to be you're gonna be exploded with ideas during this, you know, this blue moon period and after. And what else? And then there's like this hidden egg as well, right? So like a hidden gift, which is also going to, I mean, it's hidden, but it's there, like, and you know it's there. So lots of great foundations too, and you're gonna have this epiphany of things, and you're gonna be protective of this is your nest, so like home. Okay, so I feel like also if you are looking for a home, like a safety, like a harbor, you know, that's what's also going with this blue moon is going to bring you. It's lots of safety. You're going to feel protected. You're going to protect other people, and your loved ones are also going to protect you back. I feel like also a lot of calmness and peace, right? Because she feels very calm and peaceful, right? So a lot of like calm, if you've been, you know, a little bit trying to, like, feeling anxious before, I think with this blue moon coming, you're gonna feel a lot more calmer. You're going to feel protected, as we were saying before, and you're gonna feel safe and peaceful. Okay, so let's see what the other cards are trying to tell you. So first of all, we have this winner. Okay, we have I drew two different cards from two different tarot oracle decks. And these are two different moon oracle decks. Okay, so because it's blue moon blessings, right? So these are appropriate. So now with the tarot cards, we have the Five of Swords, win or lose, and then we have this major arcana card, Harmony, which is the Lover's card. Amazing. And then now the Moon Oracle, we have self-reflection, and then the answers you need are coming. Yep. So a lot of like things calm. I think you've been feeling a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of things up in the air before. Now everything is coming to full fruition. Over here, the answers you need are coming. Everything, you're gonna see like results coming in, conclusions, solutions, everything, answers to your things. And like we were saying before, the creativity, you're going to be filled with creativity, epiphanies, especially if your work is in the field that requires a lot of creativity. You are in great hands with this blue moon coming in. Also with this win or lose, the Five of Swords card. This is what I think or feel with this. This is, it almost feels like a little bit of that Ace of Swords too. And then do you notice this is in the middle of the sword is a heart, and then with this beam, I guess, the handle, it looks like two hands coming in and cupping that that gemstone, which is like this heart gemstone. Doesn't it look like that? I feel like it's like this kind of cupping thing. So I think there's going to be a lot of clarity coming in. I mean, win or lose, it's only temporary, okay? So with the Swords card, it's about your thinking and thoughts too. So it's like a lot of like conflicted ideas, conflicted thinkings before, but you are now ready to move on, because we're over here, we have the 5 moving on to the 6 as well, and then the 5 energy is really strong, so there is a moment of change. Everything is in transitioning over, and whether you win or lose, it's only temporary. And also, I feel like with this card is really depending on how you see things. Some other people might see like you win the fight, but in reality, maybe you feel like you lost. And the people who seem to be like a loser, maybe you actually gained something from the experience. So it depends on the perspective of things, like if you win or lose, like if you are on the right side or wrong side. Okay, this is like the gray area type of things. It really depends on how you see things to determine if you are winning or losing. So I guess what this card is trying to say is that it's not about winning or losing, it's what you get out of it. Okay, what you're getting out of it. So that's what this blue moon is coming in with the blessing that's coming in, is like how you can see things from different perspective. You're finally seeing things from different perspective. You're having a change of thought. You have a change of perspective on things. Maybe you thought you lost before, but you actually gained something. Maybe you thought you actually won and you realize, no, I actually lost something on the way, and now you're trying to get it back, right? So now we have Lover's card over here. So there's a decision to be made. That's one of the messages. There's a decision. What do you want to do? Which path do you want to take? The winning or the losing? Are you going to take this path or the other path? Seeing things from a different perspective, right? Maybe you thought this is the right path, but now you have a change of heart. You see things a little bit differently now, and you want to take the different route. And then over here, and then the second message is harmony. So I think if you have been in maybe a standstill or maybe in conflict, this is also about conflict, right? Maybe you have like a mental or like a different thinking. Okay, you have an argument, or you don't see eye to eye with your partner on some things. Okay, could be your partner or it could be anybody, because this is even though it's a Lover's card, it's also like about relationship in general, right? So could be with your lovers or could be with other people, and you don't see things eye and eye. You have a conflict with them, and now with this blue moon coming in, this blessing that it's bringing is that you're going to find a harmony. You're going to find that answer. You're going to resolve. You're going to find the solutions. Both of you might compromise, okay, so that you can have this peace that we're talking about. No more anxiety. Okay. Again, the peace and harmony, calmness, self-reflection. With this blue moon coming, the other blessing that it's bringing is that you're going to reflect on yourself. You're going to think back about things that you've done, you've not done. Again, the perspective, that's what we're talking about. I didn't even realize. Okay, this is about the perspective that we were talking about earlier. You're going to see things from a different point of view. You're going to reflect on yourself, and you realize that what you thought you were winning, it might not seem that way, and vice versa, right? And so the answers that you need is coming. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward. You're going to find the solutions to any problems that you're having, any of the conflict. You'll be able to resolve it with peace and harmony. So this is number 5 is also like a pretty short reading as well, but the blessings that this blue moon is bringing in for you is first of all, peace and harmony and calmness. Okay, you're going to be able to lose a lot of the anxiety that you were feeling before. A lot of the conflicts, you're going to be able to see it from a different perspective, and you aren't so concentrated or focused on whether if you win or lost, but more about what you gained from the experience. Okay, the self-reflection card, and a lot of the solutions, anything that you were in conflict before, you will be able to find solutions and answers to that problem, to that to that conflict. And whether it's like in regards to a job and maybe a relationship between two people or more than two people. Okay, so it could be a romantic partner, or it could just be friends and families. Okay, and also there might be some kind of a decision coming in, and you'll also be able to find that answer that you're looking for, which path you should go. You'll be able to self-reflect and see which, maybe you'll have a change of heart. You thought this was the right path, and then now you're going to change it to a different path. And then lastly is that you're going to be birthing with new ideas. You're going to have like a new creativity explosion. Okay, you're going to feel very safe during this blue moon. What else? Oh yeah, and then lastly, if you're looking to get pregnant, I think you will be blessed with a child. Okay, so oh yeah, and also you're gonna feel very protected by the universe, by the people around you, by your loved ones. Okay, that's what I feel. You're gonna feel you're gonna be surrounded with lots of love, okay, and peace and harmony. That's what I see for pile number 5. Let me know how this resonates with you. You can leave it in the comment section below, or if you have anything that you want to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below as well. And if you haven't turned on the notification bell, you can turn that on so that you will be notified the next time I upload my video. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.